gotta say, when I saw, it was my fault. I just saw a lovely picture of you and the Brave People, looked stunning, and then it just I read that you're up for the top model. You're in that competition. You're also now in a second competition, the
Yes.
International Runway. I'll get the right title now. I know it's in March 18th. International
Yes.
Runway Achievers and Recognition Awards 2017.
It is, yeah.
This is all kind of. I was really, because I know you're a little bit to sea and all that, and I just thought this is fantastic. I had no idea, and it is kind of new to you. It's only last summer.
It started last summer, yes. I tried with my really good friend Agnieszka Malik.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was like kind of the dude hobby with the photography. Probably know her.
Yeah, yeah.
So she basically like she was doing the photo shoots for like she shoot in nature, kind of. Then she tried to do it with the people. So I was try it. I was like it. Then we did the second one. I was like it as well. So and I was applying for the models. I never realized it's been just for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not allowed to say just for fun, but it is been for fun.
Sure, for you it would be.
So
I
I
think
like new challenges so much and new experience, and this is really really new for me, and it's gone well. I did good couple shoots with the good photographers.
Yeah.
So like David Stanway, Andrea Getty. I do the photo shoots in the Kennedy Castle with Stanway as well.
Nice.
For designer Karina. I can't remember her second name, but it's so good. And now I'm nominated in Natural Beauty Award.
It must sort of feel kind of a head spinning, because it seems to have happened so quickly. But then we should also point out that as many a model will tell you, I'm sure, that it's not all glamour. That you can end up in a freezing cold beach, and someone's trying to say, well, we need the bikini shot, even though it's Ireland and it's cold.
Yes. The thing is that I'm not be scary of any weather. Like if it's not really cold, it's
Welcome
okay.
to Ireland, yeah.
Oh yeah, 4 seasons and half an hour.
Yeah.
So this job for me, it's make me really happy.
Good.
And make my soul really rich. It's not for money, but it's not to be a famous or something like that. It's just to do something. Sure. I was 32 and the career do it on that age. It's impossible, but never know.
And like when it comes to, I don't know if your husband was in any way kind of surprised, or I don't know if he had any kind of reaction to it, thinking, well, I'm not sure if you should do this, or whether he was very happy.
The thing is that he's used to it for that. The thing is that his sister, she is a model. She's been a model for a good while in Italy.
Right.
So, and I was like, I'm not jealous to look at her and looking at the pictures or something like that. Yeah. But I think it's every single lady when she was small, she tried to be a princess.
Sure. And
the thing is that I grow with that dream, and lots of people say to me like, why not try? And I never, like, I look at the mirror and it's like, not that, okay, fine. And it's only in here people open me eyes and say, like, you have to be, because in every single shoot you do it well, you do it good, every single shot is different. Yeah. Photographer dream, I don't know, I listen what they say to me and try do it my best. But the thing is that I realize, I wake up one day and I say to myself, like, come on, Jay, time flying, you need to do something. And there you go.
I would think your daughter would be very kind of impressed too. It's
kind
of a lovely thing to
fashion
recognize.
Evenings every single day. Yeah. Modeling every single day. Every dress she try 25 times a day, so she do it great.
Gets that from her dad. That kind of early roots, I don't know, from your accent, I think you're from Tala, is it, or from Bray? I can't tell. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Lithuania.
Okay. And was it something that ever entered your mind before that? You said that people mentioned it to you, but I don't know whether
I did a couple catwalks on the hair competition.
Okay.
It's been for the Vela model look.
Right.
And I did a couple of them, but nothing serious.
Right. So now that, and you're not sort of taking this seriously, but it is potentially, it can be, quite a not only fun, but if it grows, it becomes quite a good career. I don't know whether there's a sort of goal in mind where you think, well, I'd like to end up a certain place with this. I'd like to end up doing this every week or I don't know if there's a goal.
The thing is, like, you see, when one photographer do the shoot, putting him all in the social media, there's another one asking to come in, and it's like, basically, like, I never realized that it's gonna be so much, and now there's like 3 or 4 on the way as well.
Right.
And it's like one by one. The thing is, I love shooting, but I really dying to try again catwalk. It's such a good experience, and thank you so much for Top Models. Like seriously, they make my dream come true.
So from the point of view of we'll say like a long game. I mean, I'm guessing for now, as I said, it's fun for you. It's but I don't know whether there's a plan for a manager getting involved, or whether you'd feel you could kind of aim for a certain part of modeling that might be more lucrative. I don't know.
Of course, yes. Yeah. If somebody invite, why not? I told you before, it's when you come into the stage, you feel like some people get really nervous and everything, but when you come in and all of those cameras and all these people looking at you, oh God, it's so nice. Seriously, it's such a great.
And does it ever kind of, when you look, I find now that I'm not crazy, even though I'm incredibly handsome and stunningly physically and all the rest, I don't like my own photograph. Do you find yourself being able to look at your model work and sort of see it almost from a distance and sort of say, oh yeah, that works well, or are you just sort of happy to see yourself in a good light? The thing,
I love every single shot because I'm thankful that I'm in work, not somebody else. And it's, I don't know, we're not allowed to speak badly about everybody, like designers, hairdresser, makeup artist, photo shoots, photographers, because everybody have different eyes. Everybody have different look on all of this stuff like that, and everybody have different story about everything, So we are basically we're people who have to show that beauty,
right?
In all of the together, the one bundle, clothes, makeup, hair, and we're the people who have to bring that to the shot or bring that to the stage and just improve that. It have to be perfect.
And it is a competitive world. I don't know if there is that feeling of it being, it is quite a tough world to be in. If you start to, look for the work constantly, there's always going to be competition. There's always going to be others. Yeah. Any kind of feelings of, well, this could get, difficult. I know that sort of feels, maybe it's not kind of in your mind yet because you're having fun with it, but it can be a tough world. I know a few models from work on television and all that, and it's just like acting. There's only so many gigs.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Seriously, sometimes in the shoot you have to, on the pose, like the photographer put you on the pose and you have to stay for about 10 minutes wherever until perfect shot.
Yeah.
On the catwalk, everybody, it's different. I only have on the Top Models and couple in the Lithuania, and every single designer or hairdresser what I was tried, they have their own way how to go, not just how we learn. Right. You have to listen what they say and do it what they're told.
But in regard to competition from other models, I don't know if there's that kind of sense of like a mud wrestle. That'd be a good way to maybe sort out if there's 2 models up for the same job. Maybe you could mud wrestle, and then whoever wins the wrestle fight could. I
don't know.
But do you feel yet that it is kind of getting to that point where you're kind of having to think about, there are gigs out there. I'll have to push myself. I'll have to chase those gigs. Yeah. And has that become because you seem like your work is already, what I've seen of it is wonderful. I'm sure you are kind of getting work because obviously you have the look and people will notice that and but would you actively be, I don't know how one even goes about getting a modelling gig, if you phone, if you email, if you just hope that somebody notices you?
Basically, there's a groups on the social media with the photographers, passengers, everybody, and they do it ads. If you want to do that job, even for free, you have to find yourself, you have to improve yourself.
Okay. Not
sit down, nobody come in and knock the door and say, come in, Jay.
Yeah.
on the stage. So, it's kind of okay, fine. Lots of people, for example, in the group, there's a competition there. Read all of the rules and everything. Why not? Try it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, now the last year before the models, I was applying in Irish bikini competition.
Right.
Didn't get to there, so it's okay. I get top models, and now there's another one. I apply for Mrs. Ireland.
Oh, great!
Maybe.
That'd be terrific. But that both competitions can people vote, or is it a judging panel? I don't know if people
There's judges.
Right. So we have March 18th for the International Award, but then also I don't know when the top model, when is that decided? Is that Is that been and gone? I know you were in the you were in December. You kind of went into the semi-finals. When is that decided? Has it been decided?
That's been decided by the judges as well.
Right.
It's been semi-final and a final.
Okay.
So on the final, there's been people from all of the model industry.
Right.
Four or five.
Okay.
And they decide to what they want to send it to London's.
Okay. Cool. Well, I wish you luck. I think you definitely have the luck, and it is hopefully always fun for you, because that's the key to it, that you enjoy it. And then there's a whole other kind of element of just the sense of self is quite fun. I'm sure when you can recognize that this is a strong look, this works well, and the fun of trying different kinds of photographs and all that. We're going to try a photograph in the Irish rain now and see what we come up. Beautiful. Right.